Yo, we back again, man. It's your boy Smoke. Circle Podcast. We doing it again, man. And we doing it here in the establishment in Brunson, North Carolina. The Lounge Bar and Grill,
The lounge.
960 Plantation Drive, 27217, Brunson, North Carolina. Again, shout out to Dwayne. I appreciate you having us, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
We just gonna get into some conversation, know what I'm saying, about just vulnerability. Know what I'm saying? And
Men having a conversation.
that's all we doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Specifically, the community we are part of, black men having a
yeah,
conversation.
absolutely,
Yeah.
for sure. That's what it's about, man. That's what the focus is. Focus is on men's mental health, the awareness of it. You get what I'm saying? So
But
we gonna get to it though. But yeah, everybody good? Everybody straight?
Man, we
We
cool,
alright?
man.
cool,
man.
definitely
Yeah.
cool. Like, shit, the Circle Podcast. Let's do it, man. Let's have a conversation. The vulnerability of a man.
What is vulnerability?
How far are you willing to go to, though? Be vulnerable.
But I think we use a lot of words in today, and what we don't realize is a lot of people can't read.
Say they illiterate.
No, really.
Comprehend-
Like we use so
comprehend-
many words all the time, but we're not really telling people the bottom line. What is vulnerability? Vulnerability is being honest, being authentic, being open, being
Yeah,
real,
yeah,
being
yeah.
true to yourself. It's a whole lot of people following influencers right now, y'all. They not in that. I grew up, Brothers, North Carolina, Graham, North Carolina, Hall River, 49. We lived in a slower place than a lot of places. Now I live in Charlotte. It's a lot faster. It's integrated.
Yeah.
It ain't really integrated in Burlington and Graham.
Nah, you
can't.
get what you got.
You can't. I mean, that's cool.
You get what you got.
Yeah, you get
For
what
sure.
you got, but at the same time, you are who you are before you got there, bro. Like
Yeah.
you're that person before you got to Charlotte. Like I always tell people, man, the worst thing you want is somebody from your hometown. Like wherever I go in the world, guess what I always bump into? Somebody from home. You know what I mean?
That's not always a bad thing either though.
Nah, it ain't. But we have this stigma of this small town mentality.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
They
just not wanting to bump into them
my
people.
emphasis
Go
on
ahead,
it though.
Go ahead, do it.
I meant like, as far as us coming from this smaller, slower place. Like I can remember when we got our first computer at Hall River Elementary. Our first like Apple desktop with the glass screen. We was doing math with Expo markers. You know what I'm saying? Where other places probably already had other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we were a little slower on the back end, but we were able to enjoy childhood. We was able to learn ourselves without harsh critique.
Yeah.
Kids and young people now, they really can't learn who they actually are. So how can you be vulnerable when you don't know your true self and authentic self? That's why it's like breaking down what vulnerability is
That's what I'm
before we
saying.
start talking about it helps to inform before we start to share.
But I
You
also
know what I'm
think I think it came, like for me, vulnerability came later in my life. Like
Yeah.
a last conversation we had, like I said, the older I've gotten, the more I'm able to be vulnerable. And that's me accepting what's what,
Yeah.
me knowing what it is that affects me being able to share that, me being able to have a conversation and be receptive of the information given back to me about something that I may not see about myself. You know what I'm saying? Self-reflection. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, so, and definitely being honest with yourself. Like, that's the biggest thing.
I'm saying the podcast cool. All this shit we doing is cool.
Yeah.
But can you get out in the community and do the same thing? Like, can you?
Are you the same person?
Yeah, that's what I'm
But you
saying.
want to be,
no,
you
no,
wanna be
oh,
vulnerable in front of
that-
people you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Is it cool? It ain't even got to be cool. Like, shit. Can I see you in Walmart and be like, bro, you good? Hell yeah, bro. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. Like, we cool on camera. We cool doing this shit right now. But we have to let it be known that it's okay.
I will say there's a caveat to that though.
Say that again. It's a who?
It's a caveat to it.
Go ahead. Thank you.
It's a caveat to that, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, we're not saying vulnerability. We're trying to bring awareness to vulnerability because the entirety of this entire podcast, Circle Podcast, is meant to encourage younger men. So we're trying to put older men who now know it's comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Men that people are looking up to, that's doing things in the community, right? To show them that it's okay to be vulnerable. But the caveat is you have to know who you can be vulnerable with. Not everyone is safe.
You cannot.
Not everyone is safe. Not everyone's intentions are genuine, right? And you have to make sure that they are a safe place. So discernment comes into play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just go share with a dude, an old head, just because he's an old head. My guy dad, shout out to Pop, he always told me, like, the only thing worse than a young fool is an old fool.
Yeah.
Because
He told you something you already know, though.
But at the time, I didn't know it. I was young when he told me that.
But guess what? As you grow, you're going to know it.
You're going to know it. But he was the one that put me on to that. Yeah. The only thing worse than a young fool is an old fool. Yeah. A young fool has more grace. He gets more grace from the world than an old fool does.
Yeah. Right.
Because that old fool has lived and he still is not using wisdom. The difference between knowledge and wisdom is the fact that wisdom, you apply it to your life.
Yeah.
What you know, you apply it to life. So it's everyday practices. And we're living in a place in a time now where it's not cool to do regular, everyday stuff consistently to build your life. Yeah. You're supposed to be you're supposed to have monumental moments all the time and put it on the camera. That's what so now.
That's not normal.
That's not normal.
It's not normal.
But that's why you got to have stuff like this. We're talking about vulnerability, but the caveat is make sure whoever you are being vulnerable with can help you.
Right.
But that's
work
the whole
through
part,
this stuff.
That's the whole part of the Circle Podcast, bro. Like we letting guys know it's okay.
No, for sure.
It's okay though. It's okay. We letting people know it's okay not being okay. You know what I mean? Like what I'm saying.
You over here.
So with that, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
So, hey, like since we talking about vulnerability, and like I tell you, like I said, the older I got, the more I became vulnerable. Like at what age did you know about vulnerability when you was like, you know what I'm saying?
I had so my childhood, I've always been who I am right now. Just like my sister, my mama, my grandma, they all tell you, I was the one that they like, Tay, you talk too much. Tay, you say too much. Tay, you can't say that. It's too honest. Tay, it's too, you see what I'm saying? So it was like me having to learn, you can't fight every battle. Like it took me to be 20, 22-ish, really once I went to college to learn, I ain't got to be the one to prove and teach everybody a lesson, right? Like there's a lot of times in which, especially with men as they grow with egos and stuff, you see it sometimes, like you said, people from the hometown go to other places and you can see them out and y'all bump into each other and but that's a small community. And I say it's a small community because not everybody is going away from home and being okay because they still want to live in that referent power that they built at home, that reputation they built at home. They want to live under that name or their family or their other, they can't go other places and just be all right, just be cool, just be regular, just, you know what I'm saying, just vibe out. So it's a small community of people who can go anywhere and be adaptable.
Yeah, reinvent yourself.
You see what I'm saying? And really just be you, like you said. Just be you just in another place. Yeah.
You are who you are.
You see what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
So me, it took them to say like, you know, with you always gonna have something to say. And you need to learn when not to try to prove to people that you can do something when or tell them or always have to say something to them. You know what I'm saying? I've always been vulnerable. My issue growing up was trying not to be too vulnerable. I had to learn to make sure that people that I'm being vulnerable with are actually trying to help me and not just collect information You see what I'm saying?
They talk
Some
about-
people,
yeah, I
and,
get
and,
it.
and the old people call it, the old people that I grew up around call it, because church, real churchy. They grow up, they call it observant spirits.
Yeah.
Some people just collecting data. Some people just collecting information. It ain't necessarily meant to help you. You don't never know what it really is for. But they're not. They can't do it. They don't have it within their wheelhouse to actually help you
Right.
with the information you're giving them.
Yeah.
So when you see that, you got to fall back. You got to, if you see, and you tell it by the people's fruit in their life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So where we at now though, what did vulnerability do for you though?
I know what it did for
Being
me.
vulnerable
Like,
right now, what has it done for you?
For me, honestly, like I just became vulnerable, and I'm about to be 38. I just became vulnerable, and it's only because
That's crazy.
Just-
Increments right now.
yeah,
38, 28.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna say your
Yeah,
age.
nah,
I'm gonna
that's
let
cool,
you
though.
say your own age.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Like, you get what
But I'm saying like,
but I just became that, and I hate. Well, I'm not gonna say I hate, but how we grew up or how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? It's just. It was never. I never felt like it was okay to talk to people. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
a lot of things I had to deal with, I just dealt with on my own, and it's like I can't show this side of me by myself. I cry like a baby. You get me? But around people, I'm not able to show that, and I don't care. Like, and I know it's people that love me. It's people that show that they love me. It's people that show they care about me. All of that good stuff, and it's people that you said, like you said, people that you're willing to share that with.
But I'm saying vulnerability is like it's opening up a part of you that you don't want nobody to see.
Right.
That's what vulnerability is. That's what I was saying.
But I didn't want that though.
He's saying he never felt safe enough to do it.
I never did that. I never have, bro. And it was
That's why he's
always
just now
because
opening up.
it was, and this is the thing. That's why I said with the older I'm getting, it's always not saying that I walked around with the demeanor of just having like I'm just a tough guy. It ain't that. It's just I'm not okay talking to I'm okay with just like I said. It started young, bro. Like it started young. I'm talking. You see what's going on at home, but you go to school, you can't say nothing. Like, don't worry about the school should know nothing about what's going on at home. You get me? So a lot of that came back to me being able to express myself in ways. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's a kid right now in the same position you was in that he don't have to wait till you get 30, 38,
Yeah.
40, however you are, but saying he don't have to wait that long to experience it. How would you tell somebody 15 years old, like, yo, open up?
but I don't feel like you can because you know who you can open up to. Cause you almost had that
As a kid,
not so much, but at 15, like
as
you
a
know
kid,
who you can open up to.
you don't know who you can open up to, bro. As a kid, because you in your own damn way at 15, 16, you don't. It's a different line of trust at 15, 16 years old. And like I said, we're always trying to reach out to the kids. Like, what can we do to tell that 15-year-old that's struggling with something, go talk to somebody? You know what I mean?
I would say
they don't know what vulnerability is.
No, yeah.
But they so influenced by everything else. So
but that's why he's trying to say, what are those markers in which you can identify people you can trust outside of cultural norms? You see what I'm saying? Like cultural norms, influencers, what the social media say is cool, what social media say
What
you need
looks
to be
good.
what looks
when
good.
you growing up around people that don't even know what vulnerability is, it's like your parents, they might know what vulnerability is, but they haven't shown you vulnerability. Like we know it's okay to go talk to our mama. You get what I'm saying? But
not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
not
really.
to be real. Like, but what I'm
What you
saying,
gonna do? You go. Your mama worked 2 jobs. You gonna disrupt her life with your problems.
And boys are different when it comes to their mama. They not going to their mama about nothing.
but see,
they
but that was me.
Exactly.
And I didn't have. I ain't going to my uncles
here we
because
go.
they want structured.
No, but
Like-
here we go again. As I say it all the time, as men, look what we just said. We said our mamas. Why? None of us has ever said our daddies. Guess what we go to? Our mamas. We
I said
already
we
fucked
not
up.
gonna go to the mama.
Yeah, but I'm saying we already fucked up because Why we ain't going to our daddies?
Right.
We keep hollering about our mama.
I mean, but we
But-
know that the current generation that are adults mostly, and I don't know statistics, so don't quote me on none of that. But from my experiences of who I grew up around, my homeboys and stuff like that, majority of us was raised by single mothers. That's why a lot of us now look at life differently, right? Like we understand the responsibility and accountability of a man, and we're trying to meet the standard, not that we saw, but that we wanted to see.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Saying that, it's a question I want to ask y'all too. What's the importance of a man? Whoa.
Come on, man.
What you mean?
It depends on.
Come on.
It depends on what it is.
How
what we're talking
important are
about.
you as a man? How important are you as a man? That's
Like,
to what situation? Like whether it's your old lady, your wife, whatever, your job, whatever. Nah, as a period, as a man, what's your importance? How are you being important? Period, as yourself. Being accountable as a man. Let's say it like that.
well, that's number one. I
Yeah,
feel.
being accountable as a
Being
man.
accountable.
You take your trash out.
Yeah.
Hold on. Your old lady ever take her trash out?
Nah.
Shit. Shit.
I
But
just talked.
those important, like
just talked
those
about
are
that.
just minimum.
Did yourself.
I
I'm
just
saying?
talked about that with my brother-in-law today. A lot of that stuff, though, in real life, is for show.
What fake life
Trash.
you live?
No.
You said real life. What
I'm
fake
saying
life you
real
live?
life compared to social norms, cultural norms.
Yeah.
In today, in 2026, right?
Yeah, it's
You taking out the trash is not you being a man.
Hell no. I'm glad you said
It's
this.
not you being a
That's
man.
also
Hold on.
not showing. That's also not showing like
Man, hell no. I'm glad you said this
Because
shit.
vulnerability, you being able to be vulnerable but still be a protector,
Man,
is you
fuck.
being a
You
man.
a provider.
You can't
like
do,
everything.
you can't,
like
we're gonna get crazy because you can't do everything. Guess what happened?
You have to.
You can, but guess what happened? It's alright, bro. If your old lady gotta take the trash to the road.
If you go,
Yeah, but guess what?
it's Wednesday.
Hold on. But
Okay, they come at 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess what happened though? Just so happened you gotta leave early.
Yeah.
She gotta push that trash to the road.
Yeah.
Now when you get home, guess what happened? Oh, you forgot to put the trash to the road.
We're getting personal.
Not so much. We talking
Look,
about life.
Look,
It's
no,
regular
but
shit,
this
yeah.
the thing though. But if that's the case, that means on a consistent basis, you're not fulfilling that role as a man. Because she shouldn't say, and I say that because
it's not our job. To
Nah, hell no.
No.
You ain't
Come on now. Come on now.
Okay, bro.
Mike,
If you missed your
now
time,
if you missed that one day,
Yeah.
she should not be coming to you talking about, oh yeah, I had to check it out today.
But she want to run the house too, though.
But you chose her.
Thank you. Huh?
You chose her, and you
did.
knew that was a problem.
I get it.
You knew that because as a man, you made that decision. You proposed. Don't nobody tell you when to propose. You are in control of that. So if your life is not,
what we saying. I see what you're saying.
you see what I'm saying?
I know where you're
You're
going.
still your control.
Yeah, I know where you're going, and we spoke on some other things time ago. But at the same time, like in the same sense, like, bro, if you don't, bro, if you wake up late that day and you can't take the trash to the road,
Then
you're not a man no more.
That's
No, 'cause it's not
your manhood. That don't determine your masculinity.
Being a man is being dependable. But when you're not Jesus. He already carried that cross.
Thank you.
Huh?
I said thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you. Thank
Why do you keep trying to carry a cross in which you cannot carry? That's why he carried it 2,026 years ago.
you. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
If you're a God-fearing man.
If you ain't, I am. And I'm talking.
Thank you.
So guess what?
I am too.
Huh?
I'm with you. on that.
So you ain't got to agree with what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
I definitely agree with what you're saying.
You cannot, as a human being, you can't dot every I, you can't cross every T.
All right.
But if you are consistent enough, you're going to have more I's dotted and more T's crossed than not.
You got 5 boxes checked. You only check 4 of them boxes.
Why does that determine your manhood if you're consistent and you're reliable?
We talking as men. Thank you.
Huh?
You're talking this man.
And that's what I'm saying. This value has to be self-gratitude
Welcome
first.
to the Sucker Podcast.
That's the whole thing, though.
Welcome
we always
to-
wait on that value coming from somebody else.
And it got to come from you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I don't think like taking the trash out don't determine like your masculinity. It don't determine what you able to bring to the table for your girl or for your wife or whatever the case is. You get what I'm saying? So like, if you miss a day of trash, that's responsibilities around the house. You get me? Like, now I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, go mow the yard." Like, you know what I'm saying? We wired different. I'm gonna take care of the car, take care of the yard. Like,
But if she
you know what I'm
got
saying?
to mow the yard, it's cool.
If she got to mow the yard, she got to mow the yard.
Yeah, it's cool.
But at the same time, that still does not determine
If she wants
how
to.
I protect you. It don't determine how I love you.
Yeah.
It don't determine how I take care of you. It don't determine, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't determine none of that. So those small things.
But what if TikTok and Instagram show her
They,
that?
they have an influence. They have an influence. But if an influence has got to come in between your relationship, you don't even have a relationship.
Mike, that's why I keep highlighting real life. I keep saying that because I'm in the generation in which
everything is on the camera.
everybody is supposed to be following other people in which what they present socially, we can never verify if it's actually happened consistently.
No, actually, we
then all of a
can
sudden-
verify. You know why? Because we got friends that do it.
No, I'm saying what we see from those influencers.
Yeah.
We cannot take their word like
well,
it
we got-
is because we not with them every single day.
We got friends that
But
think they
all of a
influencers.
sudden we'll look up and see that they divorced.
Yeah.
Or divorcing.
Or staying at their mama crib.
And
And they ain't got a trash can to take out.
oh my
You hear
God.
me?
It's getting burnt like
But what I'm saying
God,
is,
so my-
that, I mean, in this scenario, is what I'm saying is, and what everybody's influenced by is, oh, they have this, I want this.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But it's they have this, I want this. This is the lifestyle they live, and then the same motherfuckers
Uh-oh.
is the same ones that, hey, shit, boy, you going out tonight? Come pick me up, or if it's this, and that, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the priorities come in. So when you start talking about a man, is what you take care of, your responsibilities, your priorities. You get me? So
That's God. I keep
it
saying
ain't hard, bro.
No, it ain't hard, but I say this shit all the time. As men, we fell off, bro. Like,
Did we?
no, we really did, because what we do is we put a whole lot. The hell, we get to talking about a damn woman anyway, but at the same time, we put more on the woman's lap.
It ain't even about a woman, bro. It's about the value of a man.
That's what I'm talking
Some
about.
things that they expect of us is like, bro, this is the same thing that you said it before. Like, we have a conversation. Shit, my mama worked 2 jobs. Like, I seen her take the trash out late at night. I seen her open her own car door. And I ain't saying chivalry is dead. I'm not saying that.
Now,
What I'm saying is like how people go about things and how they're easily influenced on what they see.
I'm going to tell you who I am, though. For me, growing up with a mother and a grandmother, primarily raising me, uncles and stuff, you know, supporting and helping me, you know, learn those things that I didn't learn from my father.
Yeah.
When my grandma went to touch the trash, it don't go past the door because of who I am.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's literally how I'm living my life. Like I told you, I'm striving for not what I always saw as an example, but what I always wanted to be based upon what I saw,
the
whether it
example
was negative or positive.
Yeah, for sure.
You see? So like, my mama wasn't taking that trash out. It didn't matter if she had a boyfriend who was in that house who didn't do nothing he was supposed to do as a man. As long as I was there, I made sure my mama didn't have to do certain stuff. You see what I'm saying? And now it has transpired and me knowing my value when it comes to dating now. I know who I am as a man. I know what I value as a man. I know who I want to be. So I know that I'm going to give and protect and want to do those things for a woman that I'm intimately or romantically dating.
Yeah.
But once again,
What if she don't accept those?
then you ain't for me.
She ain't even gotta be with you.
Because this is no, and I say you not for me because
That's not for real.
You
You said
don't
the
have
right
to
She
shit.
just want what you can do for her.
no. No, he's saying like, what if she doesn't like? You got some women who watched their mothers and watched whoever that raised them, and they want to be overly independent.
Mhm.
That's cool, but I'm not gonna battle you to help you. I'm not gonna battle you to love you. So you either want this or you don't. Now I understand, like, even dating people who currently, who in the past didn't have good relationships, or in the past dated men who didn't care about certain stuff like that, who was not considerate, who was not concerned about the well-being of who they dated or who they said they liked. We ain't even gonna get on that topic to where now a lot of men, I don't think they really, and this is a personal opinion, I don't really care how nobody feel about it, but I don't think men genuinely like women anymore.
Oh,
I think
shit.
they're attracted to women.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
then you gotta.
I don't think they
Hold on,
like
give me,
women.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Not all of them.
Damn, how we get on this shit? But
Because we're talking about dating.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely attracted to women. And I hope you are too. Oh, there you go.
I'm saying that because of what I've seen. You can't say you like women and you treat them a certain way, or you're not concerned about how they live it.
Yeah, sometimes
If you say what I'm saying, men are attracted to women because they like them. They like the physicality of it. All of that. That's attraction. That's sexual, like what you prefer.
Yeah.
That don't mean you like women. It's a whole and when I say I like women,
Yeah.
any woman I see, I might not be attracted to them, but I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like I make sure that, and everybody don't live like that. And I know it's hard to fathom that because we come from a different cloth. But there's a thing that is happening on a regular now.
Yeah, but you spooking me. Keep saying you don't know if you like women. Like I hope everybody here.
Hold on, man. We getting off topic.
What did I say?
No, wait. Listen.
That's not off topic.
No. What I'm saying
get
is
back to the man way of thinking, though.
That's
it is a man way of thinking.
It's definitely a man way of thinking. But what I'm saying is, like, with some things and how some things are structured, or what they expect of, or whatever the case is in a relationship.
Get to it, bro. Just get to it, man. Fuck it.
It's
Get to it, man.
doing simple things around the house still don't determine your.
No, it doesn't determine, but guess what a woman want to see? She want to see you mow the yard. She want to see you.
We could be talking about women without father figures that want to see that.
I'm saying that's what women want to see, and as men, we talking like men talk here, the Circle Podcast. Let's do it again. We talking about how we look at this situation. Damn, with a woman, that we can't talk about what a woman want.
Right.
Damn a woman. You know what I mean? We can't think on they level. We can't do it. We talking about as a man. What can you do?
As a man, what's your values?
Your value. Damn a woman, bro. A woman gonna come and go.
But the thing is, that is the bottom line of it.
Your self-awareness of what.
Yeah, they gonna come and go. You got to be the same person with this woman or the next woman. It's like it ain't about the woman. It's about us. Like we figuring this shit out on our own. I mean, we getting to the point where we thinking, what can we do to make a woman accept us? They don't have to accept us. We gotta accept them. We kings, bro.
Nah,
if we don't think it's kings, guess what we gonna be? The woman gonna be the king. You gonna be in the yard. Damn. Guess what you doing? Mowing the yard for her. All right. Now I'm just saying. I'm using it as a situation.
I get that analogy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm using it as a situation. It's about us as men. What can we do to make each other stronger? Like, shit. If you were a woman and she don't like the way you move, you make the decision. Don't let her make the decision for you.
That is knowing your self-worth.
It's knowing not so much
value.
It's knowing your value, but running who you are. You a man first. You a king first.
You know,
a man lead.
Let me ask this question.
A man leads a woman. Oh gosh.
I'm about to say because I'll get to that too. Like, I lost myself in my first marriage. I lost myself like that.
I lose, bro.
Because I wasn't.
That's cause it's where you come from. You come from a woman. You know, we all come from women.
You my first marriage. I only been married once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it ain't so much you lose yourself. you lost yourself in your first marriage. You lost yourself because that's the way your mother raised you.
No.
I wouldn't say that.
No.
It's
You
because
lost
I didn't know.
yourself
I ain't know
because
how to love. I
this
ain't
is-
know how to be loved.
This is
I
my
ain't know how to be
question.
vulnerable. I ain't know how to. I
You
ain't know how to
chose
do-
not to be vulnerable. Now you
I
and
can say
grew up.
I
Now
chose-
you and grew up. Now you're vulnerable.
My question was this.
All right, check this.
What
Let
is
me
your
get-
values?
Who?
What?
Mine?
No.
Oh.
You lose yourself in situations, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a job, whether it's a whatever, because you values, when you know your values, that means you know what's important to you. Can't nobody move that. Can't nobody tell you
I
nothing.
know my value back then.
That's what I'm saying. So it's about knowing the value. That's the most important part.
I know
of it.
my value
As
now.
a man,
Yeah.
That's
you
what I'm
have to
saying.
know
Sure.
what's important to
No,
you.
no,
Yeah.
no disrespect to
I-
nothing else you got going on. But just imagine if you was the person you are now then, guess what happened?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been the person you are now without then.
Talk this shit, boy.
That's valid.
You had to go through that to know you lost yourself, to know that your values
to.
were not in alignment.
Yeah. And
As a man, you have to be clear on making plans, executing them, and then seeing
The
success.
thing is, back then, though, I didn't respect myself.
That-
So therefore,
that's
I
vulnerability.
I didn't know the value of me,
Yeah.
and the value of me, like that, led into.
I told him this shit. Hey, I told him this shit 10 years ago. Like me being older, shit, bro. It's it. Like shit, this way. And when I say this way, I'm saying like the future. This to set down, bro.
Yeah.
This to set down. Like just
I ain't know
chill.
my value then.
You did. So now you know it.
I know my value now, and I know.
Let people respect your value too, though.
Yeah, nah, you gonna respect my value. It's just like coming in a room and respecting your respect, demanding your respect. You get me? Like
Like I said, when you go in
so
the room,
I'm gonna carry myself as such. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, is less accessibility.
nah,
is-
I can't say that, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you less accessible to me because when you're valued at a high price, everybody don't get that. I tell you, first time you took me in the Gucci store.
Whoa, let's go.
If we want to talk. I can go in the Foot Locker, I can touch every shoe in there.
Mm-hmm.
I went in the Gucci store, bro. First time I went in there, it's about 20 years ago. No bullshit. I go behind the shit. Like, bro, he doing his thing, whatever. You know what I was told? You can't be back here. Shit, I'm thinking it's a regular ass shoe store. Like, you get me? But I understood the value of these are items you can't touch. Like,
Now let me ask you this quick. I don't want to cut you off, but I do want to ask you this.
Yeah.
Based off of what you just said previously, you walking in, demanding your respect. Did it matter when you touched some shit they said you didn't need to touch?
the thing is, like,
Did it matter? Did it matter what you thought about yourself versus what they thought about you in that store? Now, had you come in and had been in that store multiple times and went back there and touched it, and you had bought previous items, they wouldn't have said nothing to you because they know you. They know that you're able to. They let people, you see what I'm saying? It ain't all about just because, and that's where men have to understand. Just because somebody else ain't validating who you are, you still got to know. That's why
when I
you
was
got
still-
dogs like Jordan
I didn't know.
and Kobe.
Yeah, that's
But
what
that's still when I
that's
didn't.
what- that's
That's
what he
still
was-
when I didn't know
Yeah.
my value.
Yeah.
Like,
Know his value.
if she would have
Yeah.
told me that, like,
I've always,
kick me out.
yeah, I
Yeah.
always,
On this
I
shit,
always,
like,
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
I always thought when,
I think it was more the rules.
I think when
Nah, fuck the rules.
any room I go in, bro.
You can't
Oh yeah,
say
kick
get
me
the
out.
rules.
Yeah,
Because it ain't the end of the world after that.
No, it ain't.
But
I
I
go
just-
to another one.
That's what I'm thinking. Like now, as I'm grown, like as a grown man, like whatever room I go in, I have an option. So when I go in the room, that's the room I'm supposed to be in. If I feel I don't supposed to be in that room, guess what I can do? I can leave that room.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to get to. We got to understand what room we belong in,
Or what
or
room we want to be in.
create your own room.
You can.
Create your own room, and that goes
But that
with
take resources.
that. Not so much resources.
Yeah, it do.
That take. You think so?
Absolutely.
So when you
order
go
to
in your man cave at your home, and your old lady come in there and tell you like, "Hey, supper ready. But I'll get with you in a minute," and she stands in that room. What you supposed to say?
This the thing though, right?
No.
Did you
Answer
hear?
the question.
No,
Answer the question.
You ain't got to say nothing. You in your man cave, in your home. But that's the point I'm making. You got to have resources to get to that point. It's niggas got an apartment talking about man cave. Nigga, you got an apartment.
Whoa.
You got to have resources.
What a man can.
Whoa.
You got to have resources. None of this is owned by you. You should. It's still requirements of a man that are not of a woman. That's the bottom line that we need to get back
It
to.
ain't that, bro. Guess what you don't own, bro? At the end of the day, man, you can own your own home, but you don't own your own home. Listen to me.
Technicality.
No, this is what I'm saying. Mentally.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I don't know about that.
Mentally, I'm saying. Talk.
I don't know about that.
I'm talking this shit though. For
Go
real,
ahead.
like at the end of the day, like you can own your own home, but you don't own your home.
And why don't you?
Because somebody else run your shit.
Why?
Because you allow them to.
From the beginning.
One day, what you said?
When you were supposed
Run
to
your
be
shit.
the
Run your
man
shit.
creating the plan and executing the plan.
Now, you think you want to think you're the man. You want to think you the man.
If you, what you just say earlier, if you are the man and that's your role, it like you said to me earlier when we started talking about dating and I went into the extension of the whole men like women, they don't like women but may be attracted to them. That I was getting to the point of
It's all about the attraction.
I was getting to the point of it does not matter what it is. If that woman doesn't want to accept what you're saying and what you're doing, that's not who you meant to be with. If she doesn't, and that means she doesn't see enough in you to trust you to lead and be the man. That ain't the woman you need to be with.
But you gotta wait.
Because why fight? Wait on what?
You gotta wake up.
Oh, I thought you said wait.
Nah, you ain't gotta wait.
No, brother, you need to hit the gas.
Nah, I'm saying
Get away from there.
Get to it. Yeah.
Get to the house.
Yeah, you gotta
Your
go.
house.
You gotta go, bro. I
Yeah,
truly believe
no.
like once you realize who you are as a person, and you realize like, and we're gonna go to friends, family, relationships, whatever. Once you realize and I understand like men, we'll put up with the bullshit.
Yeah.
What did it take you to understand your value?
Mike?
I'm glad you said that. I always knew my value, bro. It took me a while to understand. Like,
And I ain't even saying the value like for another woman.
I
When
ain't
it
talking
took
about
you
no
to
one. I'm talking about.
Understand your value.
I'm talking about
For
my
you.
value here on
Yeah.
Earth. Period.
For sure.
Walking in that Gucci store buying what he want.
Or bring
It's different.
champagne.
It's a little different then.
Champagne, like.
You put that work
Oh.
in and then you
But
that's the
material
first
things
that's
don't
the
I
make
first
you
did
a
thing.
that.
value.
I did that. So guess what I did?
But the material, it's not the material
Man,
things that
damn-
make you a value.
That's-
bro.
Hell nah,
Like,
nigga.
what I'm saying is like when you got to that point whereas
Smoke. Let's do it like this, bro. The first time you went in the Gucci store was with who?
it was with you.
Okay, the first time I went in the Gucci store, I was by myself. So I had to take on that experience to give it to you.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So that was motivation. So when I take you in the Gucci store, whatever store, man, you ain't been in and you never been in that room, guess what you can do now? You can take somebody you know in that store.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I did that off me. Like, all right, this is what I want to do. Dumb as it makes sound.
No, it ain't dumb because that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. But
But
I'm
so
saying,
it showed the value because it's like
not just you. Shit, I've been a motivation to a whole lot of other people. And you know, I don't want to say it's my purpose in life, but I've done it. I want to take you somewhere you never been. I want you to experience this.
But what was
My motivation to do it?
no
that moment
no
that you knew
he
your
said
value.
yes, the moment that you knew
Not
your
when you
value.
knew you
I
could walk in a
already
Gucci
knew my
store.
value, bro. I've been there. I mean,
You did, but
I did.
But did you? Because at the same
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
when is it
When
that
I
you knew
went
you
in
could
the
be
store.
vulnerable? That's when you knew your value. Because I ain't gonna say that's when you could know your value, but at the same time, like
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
put
Like,
the two
when I-
together. You
When
get
I
what I'm saying?
became vulnerable, I became vulnerable when I had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I ain't had nothing else to do.
You
I
was
did everything.
forced
Let me
into
get to
vulnerability.
it though. Like I did, I did everything, bro. I've been there for you. Boom, boom, boom. I've been there for you. Anybody else? I became vulnerable when I ain't have nobody.
Yeah.
That's when I became vulnerable.
who were you? Who was your first? How did you identify people that you could actually be vulnerable with, going from being vulnerable alone?
Alone, yeah.
I'm glad you said that because it wasn't about nobody else. It wasn't no people. It was, I was empty.
Mm.
All right. So guess what my next move was? Shit, I'm gonna put this shit out.
Let me see who catch.
I don't care who catch, nigga. I gotta
But
get
who
this shit out.
cared, though?
I gotta
Like-
get this shit out of me. You know what I mean? Like, when I became vulnerable, it was like I had so much in me. This shit, it had to come out. It had to come out. If I talk to you and you go tell somebody else, I don't care. I had to get it off me. So when it come back around, guess what they can say? Oh, Mike said this and you went and told that. I can't be mad at you.
Yeah.
I told you.
But in the same time, you can because it's the same.
How?
You can't. You
I'm
can't.
gonna say this because it's something
Understanding
like
the
you
law,
said though. You
understanding
gotta
the law.
trust people with your vulnerability.
But he didn't. He wasn't coming at that. He wasn't coming with that position.
It wasn't about trust.
you want to get it off of you.
Yeah, it wasn't about trust. It was about, okay, see, my position different. Like, I don't know what y'all situation is, what y'all career is, you know what I mean? I'm with the public every day. So I take so much in all the time. We were just talking about this out there. I take so much in all the time. So it's never been Mike's turn to be chatty.
Yeah.
It was never my turn to be chatty. I had to become chatty. I had to tell you like what's going on in my life.
Yeah.
That's being vulnerable. I know you ain't gonna say nothing because you always told me like, bro, stop. All right, don't tell this, don't tell that. Well, I'm gonna hold on to it until you ready to listen to me. No, I gotta get it off me. So I think we have to realize like, go ahead though.
Can I ask you this?
Go ahead.
Do you feel in any way that that's an intrusive way of venting or getting that weight off of you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that that's intrusive? Your actions, what you doing, do you feel that that's intrusive?
Or like it was
Like, cause you ain't asking permission. You don't care if they tell nobody, but you also don't care if they ain't want to hear.
So was it
you
more-
getting that up off of you?
was it be more impulsive? Like how you felt at the time is
I don't think it was quite impulsive.
because that's just it's just
no, he thought about
whatever.
it. So that takes impulse out.
Okay.
Because he thought about it.
Right.
He made the decision. All right, I need to get this weight off of me. But I don't think he identified or cared about.
I didn't want to get this. This is what I'm saying. This is how natural shit become. I didn't want to get the weight off of me.
You had to.
That shit had to come off
Yeah,
of me. You see
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you. I feel you.
I didn't want to get it off
Then that
of me.
explains the intrusiveness of it.
I like how you do this shit. That's why I always tell you, bro. You can't leave.
You can't.
But
So
no,
dumb,
did I have to
baby.
get it off? Like, I've always had good people around me.
Yeah.
I don't,
Okay.
I don't never let all the good shit off to the good people. I let the good shit off to bad people too.
That's dope.
It ain't dumb. It's just
No,
it
I'm
got,
saying.
But when it's intrusive like that,
it
like,
gotta come off.
but when it's coming off like that, like, and it's intrusive and
so what you gonna do?
intrusive, and
You gonna hold on
it
to
just
your-
becomes too.
Yeah,
it
you gonna-
becomes a conversation though.
Yeah, you gonna hold on to your bullshit. I gotta wait till the good motherfucker come around. I ain't waiting, bro. This shit gotta get off me. I gotta
But
get
the
it
ones
off me.
that's good is the ones that's
Who is
waiting on
good?
you to come around.
Who is good?
Call me.
Who is good?
Call me.
Who is good?
Call me.
Who is the good?
Call me.
You
Nigga, you
good?
tell us who the good is.
I can't tell you. That's why I said call me.
Okay, here we go. Who is good?
You tell me who good.
Because that's
know.
that's what
because you
trust
said
come in with
the good people and then the bad ones too.
Yeah.
That was what you said. So I'm saying,
So how you
how did you
decipher the two?
differentiate it?
It's no two. This shit.
It didn't matter. It was coming
Listen.
off regardless.
It could be a murder over here. It doesn't matter.
But that's
bro.
when you
I got-
talk about the
this shit-
vulnerability and the
this shit-
protection
this
of
shit
being
Yeah.
vulnerable to people.
So,
Right.
but this
The
is thing-
safety.
But
Making sure you
yeah,
put the
y'all
safety.
looking
He
for-
wasn't concerned with that though.
I wasn't concerned
Because
with it.
But that's the
out of-
worrisome part though.
No, but
But
this
guess
is
what
but this is-
guess what the bad folks doing? Oh boy, Mike fucked up.
Yeah, of course.
But you know how they that shit.
And that-
I ain't
why-
that fucked
I
up.
ain't never seen
that fucked up.
I ain't
But
never
look,
seen
but
Mike
look,
like
but
that.
Mike, that's why he's highlighting. He said it's worrisome because what we're trying to
You
tell
sharing
these
it
young
with people that don't really care.
and they're not
it's a
equipped
conversation.
to help you. But at his
Yeah.
defense,
Yeah,
it was out of desperation in that moment.
I just
it
hate
had
that,
to
though.
come off.
I won't like.
I can't sit with this no
Desperation be
more.
crazy.
Because he kept being the outlet for others.
Yeah.
Taking energy.
Yeah.
Now I don't even care because y'all never care. Y'all sit in this chair, I put this cape on, and it's let me tell you. So now he was being a mirror to what he saw every day.
You a preacher.
Watch
I'm
yourself.
just asking.
Watch
though.
yourself.
My bad.
Watch
You a
yourself.
preacher.
Nah,
He
that's
became a
crazy.
mirror.
That's cool.
But that shows that's human. That's vulnerability. It's just not, it's not calculated. We have to be concerned about how we give out certain things because it's always going to affect us. But there's not a time, like I told you, if you are consistent and worried about these things on a regular, you're going to dot more I's and cross more T's than not. That was a moment when it was just the not. You see what I'm saying? Because he's always receiving from people.
Yeah.
So then he chose, bro, I'm just going to give to whoever come in here before they start talking about their problems. Before you try to download or offload some more stuff, I'm going to offload something on you. Let's see how you handle it.
So
And it was an identifying
But I
moment for
can't
him too.
It was too.
So at
but
that
we don't make
age,
it. We don't
like-
make it about me.
nah,
bro.
it ain't about you.
No, it's
Yeah.
about black men on this
but
podcast. So it's about you.
It's about you, but it's also about us because we
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
you.
Us.
And we have to see, and it's
I
black
appreciate,
men.
I appreciate y'all guys being there for me too, though. Like even you, like shit, being a younger version of whoever you are. I don't know who the fuck you are, but
Dog.
but my guy, nah, just being a younger version, bro. You heard me, like, and you told me a few times, like, you gave me some good advice. Being a young guy, like, I've been cutting your hair since you was young, like knowing as I'm older, you ain't never seen me go through nothing.
Mhm.
Guess what you tell me, bro? I remember. It's okay. You told me. It's so hearing that from somebody that I ain't mentored from
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
puppy up.
Yeah.
Shit, it's all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I take that. But guess what? You saying it's all right, don't make it better.
No.
Right.
I still
right.
gotta step like
Yeah.
a big dog. Even you, like you been there. And that's what we saying as men, like coming together. It's okay for us to come together and talk. It's okay for me to hear you. It's okay for me to hear you, bro. You know, and that's what we gotta do. We have to do those things, man.
That's valid. That's valid.
Man,
So you can say, I guess, like just back to the question, like when you knew that you were able to become vulnerable because you were forced into it, was when you went through your situation, like
Nah,
like
I say it like this too, bro. You don't know trouble until you know what trouble is.
right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You, don't
You gotta
know.
identify trouble.
Yeah.
You definitely gotta do it.
And trouble looks different depending on what you've been through.
But even we need each other, bro. And kids,
Nugget.
yeah, and kids, not like the youth. They need us. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, we need each other. Like,
For sure.
you need to be able to call your man and tell your man, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you going through,
Yeah.
I need you. I need you. Like, we live this life, and I did it. I thought I ain't need nobody, man. I thought I had this shit
I
figured
felt
out.
the same way.
Yeah, I thought I had life figured out, bro.
me
No,
either.
for real.
Yeah.
Now, y'all say, yeah, for real, but I'm
No,
telling
it's for real.
you,
Yeah.
this shit for real, but I thought I had life figured out to the point where whatever Mike go through,
This is what Mike going through.
nah, hell no. Mike can figure this shit out by himself. Well, I hit a wall where
Yeah.
I couldn't figure this shit out on my own. And we go back to some therapy shit.
And that, but
It don't matter.
that's the
We
part
doing
that
that.
forces
That's not-
you
that's-
to the
no, no,
vulnerability.
no.
Like,
That ain't therapy. That's what people, everybody can't afford that.
yeah.
And that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Especially those young men
Yeah.
who gotta see themselves in
Holler at
in
us,
you.
bro. Holler,
Right.
yeah,
You
holler,
know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah.
holler at me. Yo.
Because they need to
Or
know
just
you
the
hit a
young
wall.
men to see
I
you
got
as their
young-
role model.
Yeah.
Like
Man,
everybody ain't gonna tell you
Nah.
you they role model, bro.
Hey,
You hear me?
yo, not only you, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
But not only you, like my younger generation, kids, something to me. I ain't had 20-year-old kids that I've been cutting since they was getting their first haircut.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at me and it's like, oh, don't let nobody disturb your peace. You 19? You telling me this?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Wake up, Mike. Let's go. It's not over.
Sometimes
But,
shit.
and don't say no
message
crazy.
don't come with an age.
don't say
Yeah. Watch out now.
Huh?
Look,
Message don't come with an age.
It doesn't. And I needed that because guess what I did?
out of the mouth of babes now.
But now guess what? Guess what I did? I instilled that in them.
Absolutely.
I instilled
But
that
that's
in them.
and that's what here you go, Pop. That's my goddad saying.
Yeah.
Seeds come back to harvest that you sow.
Yeah.
So that shows you that 20 years ago, 15, 16 years ago, you told a young boy who was struggling in that moment, he had to come to the barbershop to get something he wanted to get in-house.
Yeah.
And he got that seed and it matured and he saw it come to fruition. It didn't make sense to him at 15, 16. It didn't help him in that moment necessarily. Like you said, I could tell you it's gonna be okay, but you still gotta keep stepping.
Yeah.
But if he didn't keep moving and keep living, he would not have seen that make sense. It wouldn't have made sense for him to be able to come back and regurgitate that and that be your harvest of a seed you sowed.
And you know what that is,
when you
bro?
needed it the most.
It's first you earn, then you return.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah. Definitely.
Goddamn.
He told me the other day, bro. I told somebody, I said, bro, you look healthy. I told somebody the other
Nigga, you
day,
said I look big, nigga.
not healthy. I said, bro, you look. When I say healthy, because me and my guy, we talk. And I told him, I said, bro, you look healthy. When I say healthy, I'm talking about mentally, bro. Your conversation good.
Yeah. You're in a good headspace.
My young boy, when I say a young boy, and he's taking his weight.
Yeah.
He told me, he said, shit, you look happy again.
Yeah.
I ain't know how to take it. I was like, what you mean? But in my mind, I'm like, he's right.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't saying I made it.
A place you couldn't
I
fathom.
had to go through it, bro.
You had to.
And I messed up what I was about to say because first it's the first part of it is you learn.
Yeah.
There you go.
You taught them 19-year-olds.
I thought
you
you
hear
missed
me?
the step. I wasn't gonna say nothing though.
The second part is you earn.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Learn, earn,
And then the third part is you return.
return.
Yeah.
That 19-year-old came back to what he knew from you
Back.
and gave you what you needed to hear,
bro,
what you
for real.
wanted to hear, and he told you, shit.
But guess what I was?
Like, you get
I
what I'm
wasn't too ignorant to be like,
Yeah.
what you talking about?
You don't know nothing about that.
I had to accept what he was saying. I'm cool.
Yeah, take it for
I'm
what
cool.
you
Like, oh, okay.
Hey,
but guess when
messages come in different forms.
But guess what it took though? It took for me to once he told me that, it took a few minutes for me to
for it to register.
I had to damn meditate for a second.
Yeah, take a moment.
Damn, he
And
did.
then I appreciated him more.
Yeah.
But guess who else I appreciated? Myself.
Yeah.
Because I instilled it in him years ago. When you can turn around and tell me like, don't let nobody disturb your peace. And then you turn around months later like,
Yeah.
He returned it.
Yeah.
you got it.
He returned it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it,
And that's all you need to hear though. And sometimes that's all you need. Like that message that you gave somebody a long time ago. Now watch it come back to you when you need it.
Yeah.
And it's coming from somebody that you cared about. Somebody that you know, like
Somebody I mentored.
this means
as
something.
a kid. Like
You
somebody that look up to you. And that's big too. I tell anybody, man, I always have somebody you can, and I know you do. I know you have people you can look up to. I know you got people you can look up to. Like I always told you, like, yeah, a few. But like I told you, shit I ain't been through, you ain't gotta do it. I can tell you about it.
Yeah.
I looked at people. That's why I went wrong, because I never had that person that I watch people. Like I always say, I said it a million times, like I watch people. I watch my granddaddy work hard. I watch my uncles work hard, take care of the family. But I never had that person. I ain't saying I ain't had no father figure because I had men around me. But I never had that one person that I actually like, yo, I want to be like you.
Yeah.
People need that.
But you wanna know why?
Because I was that person.
You had to have a vision.
I had to be that
But
person.
then you gotta, the hard part is not getting to that. The hard part is creating a plan and staying consistent to the regular stuff.
But guess what the plan was?
The
plan was life. The plan was the speed bumps, the hiccups.
That wasn't the plan.
No.
That wasn't your plan at least.
No, it wasn't my plan. But guess what I had to go through, bro? I had to go through the hiccups, the speed bumps, the hurt, the pain. I had to go through all that to become who I am now.
Yeah.
But before you went through it, They went through it.
Who was they?
Your people that you looked up to.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
So with that, like understand. So, but with it being said, is you see how they came about it. You want to go a different direction with it.
that's why I tell people, like, I tell my young people, like, even my young customers, even the kids I mentor, like, it's things, I want y'all to always look to a higher place. Look beyond yourself, man.
Yeah.
Shoot that way. I never did that. I always thought, like, as a kid, figure that shit out, Mike. You gonna be all right. I always thought I was gonna be great.
It's always
And
been figured out.
I'm gonna be great anyway. You know what I mean?
You are great.
Yeah. Am I? I'm the greatest.
Nah, for sure.
No, for real, I'm the greatest. Who's greater than me?
I can name
Name
one.
one. I mean, I can name one.
Yeah, I can name one.
Yeah, I can name one greater than me, but I already know I'm gonna be okay regardless. I'm gonna figure this shit out. That's just how I live my life. Like it's no man besides one that's greater than I am.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful values and understanding to continuously move through.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It sounds like I'm so conceited.
No.
It sounds conceited.
But that's your internal voice. Your internal voice has to be
You got to.
outlandish.
Yeah. When I walk in that room,
It needs to be.
when I walk in that room, guess what happened? I'm 7 foot.
Yeah.
I'm running shit.
Yeah.
I'm running this shit.
Internal voice.
It's got to be that way.
Huh?
It's got to be that way.
And you know,
And that's what we gotta do.
inside you 7 foot for sure.
And that's what we gotta do. We gotta show these kids like it's okay, bro, to think as yourself that you're the best person ever. You gotta do that, man. Like,
But you got to put that work in.
You
you
have
gotta
to.
get it.
Because you
guess what, if
can't
don't-
be thinking you the best in the world and you just trash all the way around to your community, to your family, to everything.
To yourself.
Now that's a complete lie.
Yeah.
No.
That's what
this
delusion
has to
comes
be
in.
used
Yeah.
as motivation to encourage you, even when you don't have encouragement around you to support that idea. That's what that's meant for. That's the internal voice of what you believe. But you can't be trash as an individual, not helping people.
Once you got people around you that's supporting the fact, and you'll realize it'll come a time when you realize like, shit, these people behind you, I am something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you gotta have that support system, bro. You definitely gotta have a support system.
But let's be real though. Ain't nobody supporting folk who ain't proved themselves. You can believe that about yourself, but what have you done to stamp it?
So what's a leader?
You see what I'm saying?
What's a leader as a man?
A leader is whoever he is as a man, being that confidently.
Can you lead doing dumb shit?
Absolutely. That's where we are right now.
Who gonna follow dumb shit?
And this
Everybody's
era- in this
doing it
era,
right
that's what it
now.
is.
That's the issue we
That's what it
living
is.
in.
Right now.
How long can
Mike.
you lead doing dumb shit?
For as long as life
For
allows
as long
you
as
to.
they follow,
I
for
can't
as long
see
as they
that, bro.
follow it.
You
This
can-
one, okay, where I'm at right now. Man, I've been knowing you for a while. If you thought I was doing dumb shit, and you know some of them,
Uh-huh.
but you know them good too. Same thing with you, bro. I can't lead y'all doing dummy.
But that's because that's a choice
But you
personally.
can show us, dummy.
That's a
I can't
personal
show
choice.
us, dummy.
Nah.
Because guess what? That's like you said. It becomes.
Well,
a
okay,
choice.
as leader, let me go back then. All right, let's say this. Let's lead doing the right things.
Right.
Then people can follow you.
But
the right
sometimes
way.
the wrong things are the lessons that you have to learn and lead the right way.
Talk this shit, boy.
Hey,
Okay.
Somebody got to do it.
Lead your household.
that's
Lead
it.
your household.
Somebody got to
But
do it.
lead it all the time.
You got to.
Don't halfway lead.
It ain't a part-time job.
Because then when you start halfway leading,
Uh-huh.
that's when she always got to comment. That's when the kids feel a way about you silently. And you don't realize it until you're 45 and they 26 and they don't really want to deal with you or be around you. It's too late for you to lead them. They out of leading. You see what I'm saying?
They trying
Cultivating them is
somewhere
gone.
else now.
You have now you have to give suggestions, give unconditional love and support and allow them to bring that around. You see what I'm saying? Because life will teach them and show them.
But Bill,
you were still a learner as you was a father and a husband.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? But you gonna have to be humble. Bite that humble bullet.
okay. Well, let's choose to lead the right way.
Absolutely.
As men.
That's what we hope to do.
That's what we hope to do.
That's what.
But not everybody is gonna be
That's why we
thinking.
putting this together, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna lead the right way as men.
For sure.
I
We
like
done.
that.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Shit, to what I think. Circle Podcast.
Shit, we did it
Y'all
again,
know what it is.
bro. Already.
Y'all
Love.
tune in, man. And again, we appreciate Dwayne giving us his space
Yeah, man.
to share this. You know what I'm saying? And just put out a message, man. Like, it's okay to not be okay. Like, y'all need somebody like, man, holla at us. Holla at somebody that you trust. Holla at somebody you know. Holla at somebody you believe in. Holla at somebody you look up to, whatever the case is.
I'll let somebody that
You know
can
what I'm saying?
help you.
Absolutely.
Just be
like,
talking to anybody.
Yeah. And absolutely, like, that's what it's all about, man. So
Circle Podcast, bro.
Shout out to
saying?
Good People Media.
shout out Good
Love,
People
bro.
Media.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Lounge Bar and Grill. Like I said, 960 Plantation Drive, Burlington, North Carolina, 27215. Y'all tap in.